Alright, I'm gonna be truthful with you guys. I'm going to, tell you that this was really hard for me to do. To record this. Because, well, because of the subject matter I'm about to talk about. As of this recording, Grown Ups 2 has beaten Pacific Rim in the box office. Granted, not number one, but still, it's still up there. And so I'm going to tell you guys ahead of time. Go check out Pacific Rim, please. If you enjoy some good old-fashioned fun with, albeit a predictable story, but you can have some fun with it because the characters are quite likable. If you like that, you'll have blast with Pacific Rim. I liked it. If you grew up with the 90s with your Power Rangers and your Beetleborgs and Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squads of those times, you'll have a blast with this film. So, yeah, I would say go check out Pacific Rim. So, this was hard for me to be able to talk about because, surprise, surprise, I'm not much of a fan of Adam Sandler. I know he has his fan base, and that's fine. And that was a hard thing for me to talk about when it came to recording this, was because I have no idea what to say about it without me going to that fan base and telling them that they're a bunch of fucking idiots for watching this. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be that kind of guy that was like, you know what, fuck you people for making this possible. I'm not going to, because, some people might like it. And you know what, that's fine. I have different tastes in movies. I enjoy a good bad film every now and then. That's fine. But yeah, this was the problem with recording this, was finding out a way to talk about it in a professional way without making me look like I'm nothing but an asshole. So, I'm going to say this to the person that is responsible for all of this happening, and that is Adam Sandler. I'm going to take my aggression out on him. You, sir, you really need to get your head out of your ass. You may think that, like those movies that worked back in the past, like, your Happy Madisons, your Billy Madisons, and your Happy Gilmores and everything back in those days, they worked because that was the 90s. We liked those kind of movies, and some people still like them to this day. I mean, hell, and for some ways I enjoy Little Nicky. It's like a little guilty pleasure of mine. But it seems that you're still stuck on that mind frame of doing those kind of films where it's nothing but innocent, stupid behavior, innocent, fun. Problem is, most of your audience is now probably a little older and a little bit more wise to your movies, to your bullshit. So that's why I never really liked your Zohans, your Chuck and Larrys, your Jack and Jills, and your first Grown Ups film, and now Grown Ups 2, because you seem to think that we are nothing but a bunch of fucking idiots. Now, you can redeem yourself with doing a good dramatic film. You can do the dramatic stuff pretty well. I mean, you with Rain on Me, you did a good job on that. Even with Funny People, I enjoyed that because, well, it was you trying to be dramatic. And it worked. I liked Funny People. You did a good job in it. But then you come back and do this shit. and it answers my questions as to why I never really gave you a shot, because you keep doing shit like this. So, all I feel like is that you've just wasted my time. Now, I'm pretty sure you might be thinking, well, you watched the film, you didn't have to see it. And you're right, I didn't have to see it. I'm well aware of my actions of seeing this. But, I was willing to give it a shot because, well, I didn't want to be that kind of guy that was going to dismiss this film because it's an Adam Sandler film. I've seen all the Twilight films, I gave them a shot even though I hated them. But I still watched them because I wanted to say the reasons why I didn't like them. So, I have my reasons why I think your movie, Mr. Sandler, is the worst film to come out this year next to movie 43. There's no story whatsoever. It seems like this whole entire film is set into a one-day scenario where random shit just happens. Your jokes are so ridiculous. They don't work. And the biggest problem is your characters are so fucking unlikable that I don't care about them. Because your main character seems to belittle your family down pretty well. You constantly belittle your children and also your wife, and you just don't care about them. You honestly don't. So I don't know what else to be able to tell you, but grow up. No pun intended. Grow up. Go grow up. Just go somewhere. Just fucking grow up. Stop giving us shit like this because we're smarter than this. We are not some pack of fucking idiots like you that you probably think that we are. That's why this was hard for me to be able to talk about, because I didn't want to attack your fan base without making me look like I'm an asshole. So I'm going to come after you instead. So that's all I gotta say. I don't know what else to tell you guys. So yeah, go check out Pacifc Rim. It's well worth the time. You'll have a great time with it. So yeah, that's about it. So Mr. Sandler, if you by 1 in a billion chance you're watching this, know that there is somebody out there that is not going to fall for your bullshit. And he will still try to give that one shot to you, but don't be surprised if he doesn't like it. And all I can say to you, sir, for wasting my time and clearly not giving a shit about what you made, I'm going to leave you with this. Until next time, this is Big Bingy signing out.